Hello, welcome. Today is the 28th of June. What are we doing today? We are doing live emotion code, body code sessions. So today's gonna be a good day. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. Welcome. Do, do. All right, so thank you for being here, you guys. Hello. Let's do this. Excuse me. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, there we go. Hi. Welcome. Hi. Welcome. Where have you been? Right here. Right here. Where have you been? All right, so we're gonna get started. If you'd like to enter to win, just click on the link in my bio and click on the button that says live TikTok session giveaway, and we will get started. Let's see. Is this it? Ah, it is. So if you'd like to enter to win, just click on the link in my bio and click on the button that says live TikTok session giveaway. And then we will just pick somebody at random and then we'll get started. Hello. Thank you. It's actually real wood. It's one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to get, why I was like, let's get this house. It's beautiful. All right. So, no, it was here when we got it. So when I saw the house, at first I was like, oh, I don't know if I want it. But then I saw the wall and I was like, that's going to be my office. I love it so much. I've thought about painting it white, but I don't know if I can because it's so pretty. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Thank you. Let's see. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Allie Cohen. Allie Cohen. I think that's how you pronounce your name. Thank you. Thank you for the gifts. Yes. Woo-hoo. Oh, wrong person. There we go. All right. So what would you like to work on tonight? I was going to say, you can totally get on live with us, but it won't let you. So that's okay. Yeah, tell me what you want to work on. We can do pretty much anything, except there's a few things I won't be able to do tonight, but preferably something that's measurable and hi, something that we could do tonight. So what's today? Today is the 28th. Let's see, stress due to separation. Separation from who? 55. Stress. And then on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate that stress? 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. No, that's like the worst feeling ever. I hate it when my husband is like not around. Call me codependent. I don't care. Let's see. All right, Allie, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate it? 1 being the lowest and then 10 being the most severe. Dun, dun, dun. 7. Let's do this. Okay, quick moment of silence. We'll get to it. Hi. Oh, I need to stretch out my neck. All right. Not living here in IW. I don't know what that is. Not living here. Oh. Now. Not living here now. Okay. No, that makes sense. All right. Okay, we'll have a quick moment of silence. We already had that. What's the biggest emotion you release on that's causing this stress? Maybe even out of 1, 3, 5. Conflict. When did this occur? 10, 20, 29, 18, 17, age 17. We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release on that's causing this stress? Maybe even 2, 4, 6. Shock. When did this 10, 20, age 20? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that's causing this stress? Maybe even out of 1. Insecurity. When did this occur? 10, 20, age 20. We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that's causing this stress? Maybe even 2, 4, 6. Unworthy. When did this 10, age 10? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. This is what happens when I wear necklaces. I need to do a session. Do we release that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that's causing this stress? Maybe even out of 1, 3, 5. Conflict. When did this 10, 20, 30, 28, 7, 6, 5, 4, age 24? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Ooh. That was a big one. Are you recognizing any of these emotions by chance? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that's causing this stress? Maybe even 2, 4, 6. Unworthy. When did this 10, 20, age 20? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that has to do with this stress? Maybe even 2, 4, anger. When did this 10, 20, age 20? We need to know more. Okay. Emotions, yes, not ages. Okay, that's pretty typical. Let's go ahead and release that. Do we release? That was the biggest emotion we can release that's causing this stress. Maybe even 5. Unsupported. When did this occur? 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, age 7. We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release that's causing this stress? Okay, Allie, go ahead and stand up, walk around, take 10 steps, move your shoulders around, move your neck around. Give me a little shimmy, a little bit of twerking. Get it, get it, get it, get it. And then on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe, how do you rate the stress that you're feeling? After a really big deep breath, full inhale, full exhale. 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. Yay! From a 7 to a 5. That's awesome. Let me ask. What's the biggest emotion? I'm going to release a few more. What's the biggest emotion we can release now? How many of these will you be doing at nighttime? How many of these will you do at nighttime? It depends. If I'm starting to feel tired, then I get done. Then I will be done. But probably about an hour. Since this is our first one, I'll probably be here for at least 2 or 3 more, maybe more. We'll see. Allie, what's the biggest emotion we can release that's causing this resistance to healing with stress? Maybe even 1. Insecurity. When did this 10, 20, age 20? Wondering about age 20, what happened, came up a bit. Yeah, age 20 is actually something that I've noticed with a lot of people because I do a lot of sessions for people. Age 7 is a very popular age, and then age 20 is also another popular age because it's like a transitional, like it's a transitional time in your life. Like a lot of the times that's when people are like in adulthood, and you know, sometimes like the first year or 2 is like fun, but then after that, sometimes adulting can be hard. So it's like things like really settle in, and yeah. Anyways, so do we need to know more about this? Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Do we correct that? Hi, Erica. How are you? What's the biggest emotion we can release on that's causing this stress? Maybe even 5. Conflict. When did this 10, 20, 30, 20, 8, 7, 6, 5, age 25? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release on that's causing this stress? All right, take 1 more really big deep breath. I'm good. How are you? Just kidding. I already asked that. For anyone tonight? Yes, I'm doing, this one is for Allie. She's in the comments. I know last night I did a session for my husband. By the way, he said it feels like a 2 now. So it's literally like the next day he feels better. So we'll see how the real irritability turns out when he's done with the kids tonight. But yay! What number would you say it is? Scale of 1 to 10. We started at 7 and you got to a 5. Excuse me. And then what number is it now? 1 being the lowest and then 10 being the most severe. Yay! Almost cut it in half. Woo woo! All right, let's do another person. I will give you guys an extra minute to get on there, but if you'd like to enter to win, just click on the link in my bio and click on the button that says live TikTok session giveaway. You're so welcome, Allie. I go to therapy and you are a great therapist. Thank you. I'm not a therapist, but thank you. Therapy really sucked for me. I wish that was not the case, but yeah. So let's see. I keep yawning. Is that good? Yes, yawning is actually a form of releasing. So if you are yawning a lot, sometimes you'll catch me yawning and sometimes it's for the other person or for the person I'm releasing it for. But yawning is really good because it's like just another form of releasing, just like crying is a form of releasing, exercising, so like running, walking, all of that. So we're doing sessions for emotion code. I'm also certified in the body code and belief code as well. So, all right, let's pick another person. So excited. Let's see. Hi. Oh, okay, Britt Bees. I'm always afraid to say names because there are people who put like specific, like a name up and it sounds awful. Hi, first timer. We love that. You are welcome to get on live if you would like to. Don't feel like you have to, but we would love to have you on here. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Britt, what are we working on for you? Is it Angel? Angel Rose. Don't forget to enter to win again. Can we sign up if we've had a session before? So if you've, that's okay. You don't feel like you have to get on. If you've had a session with me before, then I am trying to do it for people who haven't had a session on here. I did when I came in. Oh, your name is Charlotte. Okay, never mind. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that. The usernames don't always match up with with people's real names. So I do emotion code and body code and belief code. Stick around and you'll be able to see all of this. So Britt, let me hurry and get your information over here. What are we working on for you? 37. And then, yes, I found you. Emotion, I guess. What emotion is there that you feel like is overwhelming for you? So we can do sadness, anger, grief, confusion, shame, humiliation, guilt, grief. I think I already said that. Heartache, insecurity, literally anything you want. Anxiety, depression. Hi. How are you feeling? Did we do your session yesterday or the day before that? Thank you for sharing the live. Anxiety and depression. So if you were to pick one, which one would it be? I know they can feel the same, but if you were to pick one, which one? And then on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate that? 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. Anxiety at a 9. Oh my gosh, that's so high. Okay, let's see what we can do. Quick moment of silence. All right, can I write this proxy for you? Yes. What's the biggest emotion we can release now that's causing this anxiety? Can we even out 1, 3, 5? Blaming. Oops. When did this occur? The age of 10, 20, 29 to 18, 17, age 17. We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Have a lot still releasing. Oh, you're still processing. Darn it. Okay, what's the biggest emotion we can release now that's causing this anxiety for Britt? Maybe even 2, 4, 6. Pride. When did this 10, 20, 30, 28, 7, 6, 5, age 25? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that's causing this anxiety? Maybe even 5. Conflict. When did this occur? 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, age 6. We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that's causing this anxiety? Maybe even 2, 4, 6. Another pride. So pride is kind of like that feeling of like, no, let me do it. I can do it myself. Like you're too prideful to accept help type of vibe. So when did this occur? 10, 20, 29, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, age 14. We need to know more. Oh man, yes. That's very common, very common. So let's go ahead and release that. What's the biggest emotion we can release now that's causing this anxiety? Maybe even 2, 4, 6. Unworthy. When did this occur? For the age of 10, 20, 30, 28, 7, 6, age 26. We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that's causing this anxiety? Maybe even out of 5. Unsupported. When did this occur? 10, 20, age 20. We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that's causing this anxiety? Maybe even 2, 4, 6. Pride. When did this occur? Page 10, 20, 30, 6, 5, 4, 3, age 33. We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Ooh. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that's causing this anxiety? Maybe even out of 1, 3, 5. Conflict. When did this occur? Page 10, 20, 30, 28, 7, 6, 5, age 25. We need to know more. Let's go ahead and release that for you. Did we correct that? Do you have another? All right, Britt, go ahead and stand up, walk around, take 10 steps, move your shoulders around, move your neck around. Give me a little shimmy, a little bit of twerking. Get it, get it. Get it, get it. Take a really big deep breath. Full inhale. Full exhale. Yay! Okay. How do you feel on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. Five. Okay, we'll do a 5.5. That's awesome. We almost cut that in half. Yay! That's amazing. So that's literally all we do. We just release trapped emotions and you feel better physically, mentally, emotionally, and even spiritually. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. All right, let's do another. We're just gonna plow through these. So if you'd like to enter to win, just click on the link in my bio and click on the button that says live TikTok session giveaway, and you'll be able to go enter there. Who did we just do? Britt. All right, perfect. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, don't forget to follow me. So if you accidentally like swipe out, you'll be able to come find me again. Sierra Jock. Let's see. Sierra. Hello. I like your bio. It's funny. You're welcome to come on live if you'd like to. Don't feel like you have to, but we'd love you on here. Let's see. Sierra, there you are. Curly in the bath. Yeah, we don't need you on live. Actually, you totally could. You could just have the sound on if you want to. Just kidding. There's probably very echoey, but actually, that would get this live a lot of views, so definitely do that. Just kidding. All right, so let's do this. So Sierra, I'm ready though. Oh, girl. Okay. Inappropriate. I'm so sorry. That's not okay. I met you one night and then lost you. I'm so excited to see you on. Yes, welcome. Don't forget to follow me so that you don't lose me again. You've been waiting. That's awesome. Thank you. Okay, so what are we working on? And then on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate it? 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. Perfect. Don't forget to go enter to win. Does it have to be one thing? I can only do one thing at a time though. Technically, we can do an intention, like an intentional session. So for example, if you have, like I've done this before, so if you have like pain in like your upper back, shoulders, and neck area, technically it can be like all in one intention, but I typically like to keep it in one thing at a time. Just click on the link in my bio. So if you click on my picture, it'll pull up my picture right here, and then click on the link. It'll take you to my profile, and then you can click on the link and then click on the button that says live TikTok session giveaway. Anxiety. Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate that? 1 being the lowest and then 10 being the most severe. 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. Is that why you're taking a bath? Baths always relax me. I love taking baths with magnesium salt. Is that what it's called? Magnesium flakes. And then doing like some essential oils like lavender and rosemary and all of that. It's so bad every day. I don't understand. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, quick moment of silence and we'll get to it. Oh, that's a good one too. All right, let's see what we can do. What's the biggest emotion we can release now that's causing this anxiety? Maybe even, 1, 2, 3, 5. Unsupported. When did this? 10, 20, age 20. We need to know more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Do we correct? That was the biggest emotion we can release now that's causing this anxiety. Maybe even 2, 4, 6. Shame. When did this occur? 10, 20, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, age 15. Do we need to know more? Okay, let's go ahead and release that. I'm sorry. Welcome to the energy healing space. What's the biggest emotional release that's causing this anxiety? Maybe even 5. Unsupported. When did this 10, 20, 30, age 21? Do we need to know more? So this is pretty recent. Let's go ahead and release that. Do we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that is causing this anxiety? Maybe even 2, 4, 6. Unworthy. When did this 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, age 7? We need to know more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that has to do with this anxiety? Maybe even 3. Sadness. When did this 10, 20, age 20? We need to know more. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that's causing this anxiety? Maybe even 2, 4, 6. Shock. When did this occur? 10, 20, age 20. We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. There's a lot that's happened in the last year or two. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that is causing this anxiety? Maybe even 2, 4, 6. Unworthy. When did this 10, 20, age 20? We need to know more. Let's go ahead and release that. That really has all. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that's causing this anxiety? Maybe even 2, 4, 6. Jealousy. When did this 10, 20, 29, 18, 17, 16, age 16? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Yes, lack of confidence. Do we correct that? Hey, I remember your name. I think I called you a couple times and you didn't get on. So go enter to win. Go enter to win. Hopefully you'll get it again. What's the biggest emotion we can release that's causing this anxiety? Ooh, all right. Go ahead and Sierra, I know you're in the bath, but stand up, move your body, kind of give it a good stretch. Take some really good big deep breaths. Get it. And then on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe, how does that anxiety feel? 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. What? We literally just cut your anxiety in half. That's amazing. From a 10 to a 5. Holy schnickerooskies. That's awesome. Me too. I love it too. You're so welcome. That's amazing. Oh, I'm so happy for you. You recognized all of them? Wow. That's awesome. Yes. Let's see. How does this work? I'm new. So we're just energetically releasing negative trapped emotional energies from negative past events. So unfortunately, my life has been crazy from little till now. Dang it. I'm sorry. That's no fun. Okay, let's do this. My feelings from first session up to attend the next day. So that usually just means that there's a lot of layers that need to be released. So and then sometimes when it comes to like the healing portion of it, sometimes we're looking for like a long-term difference rather than like a minute by minute. And then when it comes to I can't remember what we worked on. crap, I can't remember what we worked on, but let's just say, for example, it was like depression or anxiety. Sometimes if you are in situations that are causing a lot of like anxiety or depression, then sometimes the situation that you're in is contributing to it. Overwhelm. Yeah. So, like, if you have a lot of things that are happening in your life right now, then that's also contributing to the overwhelm. Does that make sense? Yeah. 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 And if it's something that is, um, if it's something that you've had for a really long time, sometimes it takes more than just one session, one, because these are technically mini sessions. Sometimes it takes more than just the mini session. So it goes from 10 back to a 10 because of more stuff keeps happening. Yeah. Not that I'm saying that that's the case, but that's typically why. Yes. Yeah. So that doesn't mean it doesn't work. It just means there's more there that needs to be released. At least that's how it's been with every single person that I've worked with. That's happened to. Does that make sense? So, like for example, if I worked with somebody that was in a stressful job and like so stressful, like I have never worked with somebody that's in that stressful of a job. And we just kept working on anxiety and kept working on it. And every time it would go down, but then he had another like situation that happened at work and it kept going up. So I was like, listen, I love working with you, but if you don't quit your job, this is going to hurt you. Like your job is hurting you energetically, emotionally. Like it's making your life worse. It's making your emotional and physical state worse. So I don't know what happened to him, but like it was just, anyways, you get the idea. But, and then the same thing happened with another client of mine where we kept working on it and working on it. And I didn't know that they were in a stressful job. And I was like, why is this not happening? And I was like, maybe you need to change your situation. And they were like, oh, maybe I should quit my job. And as soon as they stopped doing the stuff, their anxiety went away. Like it went away. So it all depends on your environment. If your environment is stressing you out, it's not just the trapped emotions. It's, you're getting, I guess it is, but you're also getting like it's compounding over time and compounding and just making things worse. So I truly feel like it didn't work, but I don't understand why. Or I didn't understand why. Yeah. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. So yeah, I would just say if your environment is stressing you out, you either need to get out or change it yourself. At least that's how I see it. So, and when you have a lot of overwhelm, listen, my, like I've had anxiety, and every time I'm in a specific situation, um, it causes a lot of pressure, and then it causes a lot of like stress and then overwhelm. And then every time I've like gotten rid of it, I'm like, okay, I'm good. Does that make sense? So unfortunately, when it's family stress, you can't really get out of it though. So that is understandable. That is understandable. But when it comes to like family, you're allowed to set boundaries that help keep you safe. Does that make sense? So obviously, if your kids are stressing you out, it's time for you to take a break. Get out of the situation. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave forever. But like get out of the situation and allow yourself to care for yourself. So it's hard when those boundaries keep getting crossed. So I heard something on the internet the other day. It was something along the lines of, oh crap, I'm totally gonna butcher it. So something along the lines of like, how long do you stick around in a relationship? Oh, I have to, oh no, what is it? How long are you going to stick around in a relationship that is like not benefiting you or that is like taking control of your life? Um, so, and I can't remember the line. What is it? So it's something along the lines of, um, how many times are you going to stick around if somebody tries to poison you? Something like that. Don't quote me on it, but I heard that or something along the lines of that. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, I'm not going to sit around and let the other person like poison me. It's literally like when somebody crosses your boundaries, they are hurting you, they're poisoning you. Not literally, but like it's crossing your boundaries. My hubby isn't bad. It's my kiddo. So in that case, how old is your kid? There's a book that I recommend. I haven't finished it, but the parts that I've read, it's so good. It's so good. 19. Okay, so there is a book called Boundaries. I 10 out of 10 recommend reading it. There's a lot of different versions for different like scenarios. Like for example, like boundaries with your spouse is going to be completely different than boundaries with your coworkers. So, with that being said, and they also, excellent book, exactly. I have not finished it. I need to finish it as soon as possible, but he just became an adult. I'm Alabama, the legal age adult is 19. So in Alabama, the legal age of adult is 19. I thought it was 18. Is that different in Alabama? I'm not telling you to kick out your kid, but plus he's adopted, so he has PTSD and trauma from foster care. So you can't kick your kid out? Is that what you're saying? There are 2 states that the legal age is 19. I didn't know that. No, I can, but I'm trying to help him through everything. But at what cost? Again, I'm not saying that you need to kick out your kid, but if they are hurting you more than it's helping them, then something needs to change. So, like I said before, I'm 10 out of 10 recommending the book called Boundaries. It is such a good read and it really helps you lay the law down. And I'm not a person for words all the time, but this does help with words. I hate to give up now. I know, I totally get that. Dang it. Are you helping or enabling? Because there's a really, really big difference. Really, really big difference, unfortunately. So Nebraska is the other state in case anyone wanted to know. I actually did want to know for 2 years. It's been horrible, but he's made a complete 180, which is good, But are you going to, okay. There's an analogy that I heard once, and I don't know if this is actually true or not, but if there are, oh crap, I don't remember something along the lines of if somebody is drowning and they're like wailing and they're not willing to help themselves, they will literally drown you trying to save themselves, when in reality they could swim for themselves. And see, I want to give his therapy a chance. That's why I'm hanging on. It's actually working this time. Good. Oh, that's so hard. So, like I said, read the book. I really feel like it would help you set some firm boundaries. And if he's not willing to abide by the boundaries that you create that help keep you safe, because boundaries are not punishment for other people. Boundaries are to help keep yourself safe and sane. If it was still like it was last year, I would have totally kicked him out by now. I totally get that. That's totally understandable. So, okay. All right. Let's do another session. Who's the book by? Let me grab it. So it's this one. I think it's called by Dr. Henry Cloud and Dr. John Townsend. You're welcome to screenshot it if you want to. Bloop. I know it's backwards, but it'll help you. And then again, they have different versions. I want to say I got... I got further into it than I thought. You can see the highlighted parts. I think I got about right there. That's how much I read. And like some of it is just like, oh my gosh. Okay, listen to this. I promise we'll get to more sessions, but it says myth number 1, if I set boundaries, I'm being selfish. No, you're not. No, you're not. No. Absolutely not. Myth number 2, boundaries are a sign of disobedience. No, absolutely not. No. If I begin setting boundaries, I will be hurt by others. No. No. If I set boundaries, I will hurt others. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Not at all. It's not selfish to set boundaries. It's actually, yes, it's very, very healthy. It's very healthy to set boundaries. So, boundaries mean that I'm angry. Absolutely no. Absolutely no. There's so many. Anyways, you get the idea. All right, let's get to it. Sorry for the tangent. We'll get back to it. Yay. Let's see. Julie Capron. I feel like sometimes boundaries can be set in a hurtful way. You know, no. This is all. Honestly, I'm not the best at setting boundaries, but I want you to know that there are other people who know boundaries better than I do. But yay, hello Julie. Welcome. I will bring you on here in a second. So I feel like anybody who asks questions, like, you are like not taking up my time. Honestly, like, this is a place for healing, and setting boundaries is healing. Setting boundaries that's going to save your life is healing. No, you're good. And then setting boundaries can be set in a hurtful way. They can be set in a hurtful way if it's like if you personally do it out of spite. But boundaries are meant to be used in a way, obviously, like if it comes off wrong, like it comes off wrong. But most of the time, some boundaries are to be set out of safety and personal respect, I guess you could say. So you're welcome. You're welcome. All right, Julie. I don't know why that was so hard. If you want, you're welcome to come on here, and we'll just do a session for you. If you don't want to, that's totally okay. Yeah. Hello.
Hi,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Do you hear me?
Yes.
I've
Awesome.
never done this before.
That's okay. I don't bite hard, I promise, okay? That's a joke. I'm sorry. I expected you to laugh a little bit sooner, but that's okay. All right. So Julie, what are we working on for you?
Insecurity.
Insecurity. Interesting. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate that? 10 being the worst.
Probably a 9.
A 9. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that something that you've dealt with for like a really long time, or is it something that's just kind of recent?
My whole life.
Oh, darn it. Okay, let's see what we can do. Quick
Okay.
moment of silence. All right, connect this proxy for you. Yes. All right. What is the biggest emotion we can release now that's causing this insecurity? Maybe even 5. Terror, like feeling terrified. When did this occur? 10, 20, 19, 18, 17, age 17. We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that's causing this insecurity? Maybe even 5. Unsupported. When did this 10, 20, age 20? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that's causing this insecurity? Can we even 1? Betrayal. When did this occur? 10, age 10. We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release that's causing this insecurity? Maybe even 2, 4, 6. Unworthy. When did this 10, 20, 30, age 30? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Are you recognizing any of these emotions?
Oh, yes.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Were you going to say something?
Yes, every single one of them.
Oh, every single one of them.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, let's ask what's the biggest emotion we can release that's causing this insecurity? Maybe even 2, 4, 6. Unworthy. When did this occur? 10, 20, 30, 40, 39, 8, 7, 6, 5, age 35. We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Whew. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release that's causing this insecurity? You may even add 1. Betrayal. When did this occur? 10, 20, age 20. We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release that's causing this insecurity? Maybe even 3. Self-abuse. When did this occur? 10, 20, age 20. We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release that's causing this insecurity? All right, go ahead and stand up, walk around, take 10 steps, move your shoulders around, move your neck around. Give me a little shimmy, a little bit of twerking. Get it, get it. And then go ahead and take a really big deep breath. Full inhale, full exhale. And then on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate that insecurity?
7.
Yay! That's awesome.
That was crazy.
Why? What
It-
made it crazy?
Well, a lot of it was you kept saying my 20, 20, 20, and that was the worst event of my life. Yeah.
What?
My father was murdered when I was 20. Yeah. And then I started self-destructing and my life just got bad. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Thank you. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm like shocked. I'm like,
but you just kept hitting it. And then at 30, I got a divorce. You mentioned
oh,
that.
yeah. And then what happened at age 35? Unworthy?
I was cheated on and beaten. Uh-huh. You,
Physically beaten?
yes. Yes. Uh-huh. But I'm a warrior. So I got this.
Wow. Wow. I wish I could give you a hug right
Oh,
now.
thank you.
Wow.
Yeah. Big
Oh,
hug.
big hug.
Yeah, this was so yeah. So I'm insecure, but yet every single day I inspire others. That's why I was really drawn to you because that's what I do. I inspire others.
That's incredible. Listen,
Yeah.
I'm pretty insecure. I always feel so awkward, but I'm here because I absolutely love helping people like freaking move on with their life because nobody deserves to feel stuck in the trauma that they've been dealt with, and nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves what you went through. God,
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I do. I help people every day and yeah. So
awesome. Make sure you're helping yourself along the way too.
that's what I've always forgotten to do and that's the change I'm making. So,
Yay. It's time to be a lot of bit selfish.
yes. Yes. Thank
Yes.
you so much.
You're welcome. Can I do a little bit more? I want to see if there's a little
Sure.
bit. Okay, what is the biggest emotion release now that's causing this insecurity? Can we even add 1 through 5? Horror. When did this occur? 10, 20, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, age 16. We need to know more. Let's go ahead and release that. By the way, I love that everybody in the comments is like sending love and good vibes and
Thank
oh,
you,
I love that.
everybody. I appreciate it.
Yes. What's the biggest emotion we can release now that's causing this resistance to healing with insecurity? Maybe even out of 5. Ooh, creative insecurity. Okay, so creative insecurity is literally like, this is the way I'm going to say this is really strong, but it's literally like somebody beating the creativity out of you. Like that's how it feels. Does that resonate with you?
At what age? Or did,
10, 20, 30, 28, 7, 6, 5. Age 25.
hmm. That was right when I got into my career. So I'm the career I'm still currently in.
What career are you in?
I real estate.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, we'll go ahead and release that. Okay, we correct that. I wonder, so sometimes the way I said it was really strong, but sometimes it's almost like if you get told no a lot, that could also like cause a lot of not only insecurity, but like it causes you to have a hard time like allowing like the energies to flow. Like
Hmm.
it prevents you from being creative. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. Go ahead and take one more really big deep breath. Awesome. How does that feel now? Is it still a 7 or did it go down a little bit?
Went down a little bit more.
What
Like
number would you say?
probably a 6.5. Just a little.
6.5. That's
Yes.
cool.
Yeah.
Yay! That's still a pretty big difference. I know that sometimes even like the little bit of confidence that you get, it can be like a glimmer of hope, you know?
Hmm.
So
Yeah. Yeah,
Awesome.
I've also been looking into, and it's been very helpful, is like attachment styles.
Oh, yeah.
That's very helpful too. So,
Good. Good. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being on here. Are you okay if I put this on my YouTube channel?
oh yeah, you're fine. Go ahead.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
See ya. Bye. Oh my gosh. I just want to give Julie a big fat hug. Oh my gosh. Freaking love you. God, that like hits you hard when you hear stuff like that. Whew. All right. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. It was my pleasure to work with you today because that was uh, no wonder. No wonder. Yes. Okay. All right, let's do another session. Do do do. Excuse me. Alrighty, Rooski. Who else did we do today? Britt. Okay, let's do another session. God, you guys are amazing. I love, love, love working with you guys. I love you so much. All right. Oh, I just did a session for her. Gotta take her out too. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Let's see. All right, try again. Beautiful people. Beautiful people. All right. Jennifer McFadden. Jennifer McFadden. Jennifer McFadden. McFadden? Please don't tell me I just pronounced it wrong. How often can you enter for sessions? So just once per live, but if you've already had a session with me on live, then I am going to skip you and then go on to the next person just because I want to try and get as many people to try this as much as possible. So that's okay. You don't have to go live. You don't have to go live. All right. So Jennifer, what are we doing for you today? Let's see. You're welcome. It's okay. I know that there's some people who are like, yes, I want to get on live. And then other people who are like, that's going to spike my anxiety. Please don't say it. Oh, I'm not making fun of anybody, but there's a lot of people who prefer lack of confidence. Awesome. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate it? 1 being the lowest and then 10 being the most severe. 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. It's getting really hot in here. An 8. All right, let's see if we can lower that a little bit. Okay, quick moment of silence. All right, connect this proxy for you. Yes, what's the biggest emotion release that's causing this lack of confidence? Maybe even 5. Terror. When did this occur? Before the age of 10, 20, 20, 19, 18, 17, age 17. We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that's causing this lack of confidence? Can I even out 1? Betrayal. When did this 10, 20, 20, 19, 18, 17, age 17? We need to know more. No. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that's causing this lack of confidence? May even out of 5. Fear. When did this go 10, 10, 9, 8, age 8? Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that's causing this lack of confidence? Maybe even 2, 4, 6. Unworthy. When did this 10, 20, age 20? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Are you recognizing any of these emotions by chance? Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release on that's causing this lack of confidence? Maybe even 2, 4, 6. Shame. When did this 10? Age 10. We need to know. Yes, all of them. Wow. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we release that? What's the biggest emotion we can release on that's causing this lack of confidence? Maybe even 2, 4. Depression. When did this 10, 20, age 20? Need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? Was the biggest emotion we can release on that's causing this lack of confidence? Maybe even 2, 4, 6. Lust. When did this 10, age 10? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release on that's causing this lack of confidence? Maybe even 1. Effort unreceived. Unreceived. When did this 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, age 7? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the yes, what's the biggest? All right, Jennifer, go ahead and stand up, walk around, take 10 steps, move your shoulders around, move your neck around. Give me a little shimmy, a little bit of twerking. Get it, get it. Get it, get it. Yes, lots of childhood stuff, which is very typical, or common, very common for it to happen, or for a lot of childhood stuff to come up. But especially with like confidence and insecurity and yeah. So take a really big deep breath. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate that? 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. Do-do-do. I'm mind blown. How exciting. What number would you say it is? The lack of confidence. So 10 was the worst, and then 0 being the best, or 1 being the best. Yay! 5.5 or 6. We'll go with the 5.5. Woo woo! That's awesome. Yay! Or we can do 5.75 for a happy middle. Awesome. I'm so excited for you. That's great. Okay, let's get to it. Perfect. Okay, one more, because that's a lot. We've done a lot tonight. Let's do one more person. You're so welcome. It's my pleasure. Just entered into the raffle. That was a really bad accent. Let's do this. Michelle N. Michelle N. It's getting hot here. Michelle N. Welcome. Hello. You are welcome to come on live if you'd like to. Don't feel like you have to, but you are more than welcome to. And then what are we doing for you? Michelle, it's 39. Yeah. Anxiety. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate the anxiety? You look familiar. Hello, a 9. Oh my goodness, that's high. Let's do it. Quick moment of silence. We'll get to it. All right, connect this proxy for you. Yes, what's the biggest emotion we can release now that's causing this anxiety? Maybe even 3. Confusion. When did this pretend? Age 10. We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release so that's causing this anxiety? Maybe even 5. Creative insecurity. When did this 10, 20, age 20? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that's causing this anxiety? Maybe even 2, 4, 6. Unworthy. When did this occur? Age 10, 20, age 20. We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that's causing this anxiety? Maybe even 2, 4. Guilt. When did this 10, 20, age 20? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest? I don't know what that means. I don't know what you mean by that. What is the biggest emotion we can release that's causing this anxiety? Maybe even 2, 4, 6. Shock. When did this 10, 20, 30, for age 24? We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. I don't necessarily identify as Christian. It's just energy healing is what we're doing tonight. It's called emotion code. I don't know what that has to do with this, but what's the biggest emotion we can release that's causing this anxiety? Can we even add 1? Betrayal. When did this occur? Age 10, 20, age 20. We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest emotion we can release now that is causing this anxiety? Maybe even 2, 4, 6. Unworthy. When did this 10, 20, age 20? We need to know more. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? You're welcome to think that if you'd like to. But I believe I am doing God's work. So have a great night. What's the biggest emotion we can release now that's causing this anxiety? Can we even add 1, 3, 5? Blaming. When did this occur? Age 10, 20, 30, 20, 7, 6, 5, age 25. We need to know more. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Did we correct that? What's the biggest? All right, go ahead and stand up, walk around, Michelle. Take a really big deep breath. Move your shoulders around, move your neck around. How often in my life? I've been trying to go on every day